Hey friends, welcome to New Business Ideas. Today we look in the business. How to start inverter manufacturing business. The inverter is an electrical device that is used to convert DC source electricity into AC electricity. Usually, our home appliances are used an AC power supply to run the devices. If our source of power is DC like a solar panel or battery, then we have to convert this DC power into AC power, with the help of an inverter to run our devices. The inverters are also used in industrial machines and commercial devices as well. Some common applications where inverter circuits are used are UPSs and adjustable speed motor drives. The demand capacity of power inverters is much expected to increase in the future. Because most industrial machines and commercial devices are driven by inverter circuits. That's why the future of the inverter manufacturing business is very much bright, because its demand increasing every day. Here in this video, you will learn step-by-step complete guide about how to start an inverter manufacturing business. Market opportunity for inverter business. The electrical power production in our country is much less than the demand. Through government is making efforts to bridge the gap between demand and supply by inviting private sector participation. But, the condition is expected to continue as demand is growing at a much further pace. The inverters and UPS market in India has witnessed growth in recent years on account of rising demand. The global inverter market is projected to grow from $12.8 billion in 2020 to $26.5 billion by 2025. It is expected to grow at a CAGR of 15.6% from 2020 to 2025. And, the Indian inverter market will reach $720 million by 2023, according to a report. Rising demand from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities is expected to further steer growth in the Indian inverter market over the course of the next 5 years. Thus, inverter manufacturing is a profitable and viable investment opportunity for small business entrepreneurs. Business research for inverter business. Business research is the process of gathering information about your competitors. As a result, conduct some research on the inverter manufacturing industry, identify your competitors' businesses, and learn about their advertising system and how they advance their startup. You should also conduct research on the products related to your business that have piqued the interest of buyers in recent months. All of this information will assist you in determining where to begin. Registration and license for inverter manufacturing business. The electrical inverter manufacturing business requires consent from the government's higher authorities. The entrepreneur would need to enroll their startup from the government's higher authorities to get a legitimate permit. Some of the licenses and certifications that you should consider at the time to start a business are given below. 1. Trade license from municipal authority. 2. Business registration with ROC. 3. MSME Udyog Aadhaar registration. 4. GST registration. 5. Trademark registration. 6. Factory license for medium and large-scale factory operation. 7. Consent to establish and consent to operate from the Pollution Control Board. Location for inverter manufacturing business. The selection of the area for the business is also an important part. The power inverters are developed in an industrial environment. Therefore, it requires specific space for manufacturing. The development area ought to be at least 2,500 square feet. That incorporates a manufacturing unit, assembly unit, extra space, and functional office. Likewise, ensuring that the unit's area satisfies all of the rules and regulations of the local authorities. Investment for inverter manufacturing business. The investment plan for the inverter making business depends on which scale you are starting. If you are starting on a small scale, then it requires less budget or investment as compared to starting on a large scale. The minimum cost of opening a small or medium scale inverter manufacturing plant is a minimum of 25 to 50 lakhs in Indian rupees. And, if you want to open a large scale inverter manufacturing plant, is a minimum of 1 crore in Indian rupees. Also, there will be an added investment in land and workforce. Raw material for inverter manufacturing business. The raw material needed for the manufacturing of power inverters isn't so unpredictable, and it's effectively accessible inside the market. There are countless providers inside the market that give this kind of material at discount rates. You can likewise import this kind of raw material in bulk size from abroad and make good profits. The raw material required for the manufacturing of power inverter is listed follow. Switches, diodes, resistors, capacitors, heatsink, SCR, transformers, LED, sockets and plugs, PCB, relays, transistors, MOSFET, ICs, connectors, plug, cabinet, jacks, fuse holder, mains lead, copper wire, tapes, sleeves, plastic formers, impregnation compound, the Riot Plus pump paper, hardware fittings, wire and sleeves. Machines for inverter manufacturing business. The machines utilized in this business are promptly accessible, and you can import these sorts of machines from various countries. If you don't have enough resources or assets, you can also purchase used machines with the assistance of a consultant. The machines required for the manufacturing and assembly unit are listed follow. Soldering machine, winding machine, sealing machine and packaging machine. The equipment that you may also be required for testing purpose are listed follow. Oscilloscope, dual trace 10 MHz, frequency counter, multimeter, LCR bridge digital RMS meters 4 digits, line frequency monitor, power analyzer, mega panel meters, HV tester, rheostat, testing equipment and power analyzer. Manufacturing process of inverter. The manufacturing of power inverters is not that difficult, if you have technical workers who would have knowledge related to this. You must have to follow this procedure which is given. First of all, you have to design the schematic diagram of the inverter circuit with the help of schematic design software. After that, you have to convert the schematic diagram into a physical circuit board layout with the use of PCB machines. The next step is to test the complicated and critical components, because you have to ensure that they meet the required specifications. Now the soldering process starts, in which the soldering machine is used to fix and solder the required components on the physical circuit board layout. After that, the sockets and control switches are assembled individually. Then, organize the PCB board and transformers on the frame of the inverter, and make all the required interconnection. After that, the company name and logo printed plastic case is fitted on the entire frame with the help of screws. Finally, the assembled inverter will go through the testing, packaging, and sealing process respectively. After completing the entire process, these inverters are now ready to sell in the market. Marketing for inverter business. There are a few stages where you can advance and sell your inverters, with both conventional and partner showcasing methodologies. You can hire some sales assistants who can sell your inverters to the local distributors, and advertise your products in the local market. And another way to sell your inverters is to promote your products, with the help of affiliate marketing platforms. There are two types of online shopping websites. One is B2B, where you can sell your product in bulk order, and the other is B2C, where you can sell your product directly to the customer. Also, you can start an ad campaign on social media platforms like Facebook to increase your product sale. You can also hire some active influencers on social media for the promotion of your brand. We hope in this inverter manufacturing business video will help you in initiating your own business. If you like in this video, please like and comment. And if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, friends. For more business ideas, find in our channel video playlist. And subscribe to New Business Ideas.